For me, the most classic novelist is Ross MacDonald. I have discovered him early on, and he has shaped how I write, he's shaped how I think, he's shaped how I read. My library is filled with, I think I must own every Ross MacDonald book, and I revisit it, and so I can't wait to see him meet the world again. I just think he's one of the great undersung noir writers that's out there. Like, if you want mid-century California noir, if you want that kind of, you know, you hear the names Dashiell Hammett and you hear some of these big names, but for me, Ross MacDonald is, he's got a home in my heart. When I look back, I always go to that good old noir. I like those, they have those juicy metaphors and great similes and wonderful, you know, they deal with families and they deal with intrigue and femme fatales and all the things that I'm interested in. And so to me, a really good old noir it's kind of one of the hardest things you can beat. I always know I'm going to be entertained. I think people are turning to crime to figure out how their lives work. I mean, I think a really good crime story done really well, and there are more and more of those now that are dealing with issues of family and issues of socioeconomics and where we are in the world, but they put it in a way that makes you want to keep reading, and you don't feel like you're being lectured toward. And I think, you know, old stories, you know, the oldest stuff going back to Sherlock Holmes up to now, and you know what it comes down to is it deals with how we live and how we interact with each other, and you know, a really good mystery to me is as much how we interact with the people around us as it is about the whodunit. And to me, that's probably why we all keep reading. My message is, you are never done reading. Like, as someone who writes mysteries and try to educate myself and think that I've always read everything, I'm stunned at the stuff that is still out there, that is still to be read and still to be discovered. And talk to people and go on the internet and find out, you know, if you like a certain author, there's 10 more authors that are out there that you will love, and ask people and talk about it, and because you will always be rewarded. I've been stunned at the number of authors that I have never even heard of, and someone gives me a name and I've discovered 20 new books that I love. So I would say keep reading and keep asking those questions and keep talking.